Hey everyone, welcome back to The Hidden Brick, where today we're going to build the LEGO Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Lair Rescue Set. Here it is, still sealed in the box. This is set number 79122, 478 pieces, and we've got 5 minifigures. So we're going to check out all of that goodness here in this unboxing and build video. See, there's a cool little cartoon strip down here at the bottom. Oh, and the first thing that pops out of the box is the dreaded sticker sheet. All right. We've got 2 little rolled up / folded / crinkled up instruction books. So, kind of medium-sized instruction books, so thank you LEGO for not caring about packaging those better. We have a rolled up sticker sheet. So once again, thank you LEGO for just chunking that in there. We've got a bag 3, we've got a bag number 1, and we have a bag number 2. And there's a loose plate. So let's move this ever so closer, so we can see the action. Get some LEGO building action. So, of course, we're going to start with bag 1. Who wouldn't? Make sure you get all the pieces out. Everything out of there. We're good. There's 2 small bags of parts in the big bag. I will put these off in their own little piles off to the side. Spread that one out a bit. There's a lot of parts in there. So believe it or not, the bulk of the parts are always in these smaller bags that are contained within the big bag because they are smaller. Oh, look at this wonderful rare piece. I haven't seen one of these before. Have you kids ever seen one? Anyway, back to the small bags of parts. You normally get a lot of smaller pieces in one small bag than you can get big pieces in a bigger bag. So the first minifigure we have is this Robo Foot Ninja, and he actually has 4 arms, 4 hands, 1 head. He is going to be armed with a little throwing star and a ninja sword. And those are on his top hands. His bottom hands are left to grab onto stuff. We have a turtle. We have turtle legs. We have turtle shell. Turtle half shell. And we have a face, or head with a face. And the red bandana that helps differentiate the turtles. So red is Raphael. And he is armed with the little daggers, or sai, I think they're called. There they go. Alright. So that's our 2 minifigures. Let's build this cool little flying rocket thing. Flying ship thing. I said flying ship with a P. Alright, let's zoom out a bit so we can really see what's going on. You don't need to be zoomed in down to the stud level. Alright, so we've got these light bluish gray pieces sandwiched in between two yellow little wedge elements. And this whole module attaches to the back right there. This olive green color. So we saw a lot of this olive green color in the turtle undersea sub. And there's a round tile. That's cool. Or a round olive green tile. I mean, the round tile itself is not a rare element, but the color is a little rare. Alright, so this is basically the same piece, just opposite side. So that creates our little swooshable wings. Alright, next up is a Technic axle with a stop. Where is it though? Oh, I was looking for a dark bluish gray one. It's actually this tan color. So we'll put 3 of the Technic 1x2 bricks on there. Then a barrel which slides right onto that axle. And last but not least is a trans orange cone brick. That is all good there. That will attach back there. So we have a little joystick piece for the, I guess, controls. Okay, and now we get to our first sticker. Yay, stickers. It's not even all that great of a sticker. It's just a little striped element. Alright, now for the long chain with a trans fluorescent green stud on it, and the little grappling hook. Just turns around here, so the hook attaches to this little Technic piece, and then the chain comes around and attaches to this stud on the plate, just like that. We have a couple little plates with bracket on the side. We have the enormous flame coming out the back. Whoops, did you see that? Just knocked a piece off. Okay, so we have these two winged elements that go on the side, and they both get a sticker. These stickers look like they were pulled from some scrap metal from street signs. Get those on there best I can. There we go. And Raphael is the one that flies this and when he's flying, you can put his little weapons on the side where those clips are. It gives you a little holder to hold those. So there you go, that's the first little build in this set, other than the minifigures. So our next thing is some sort of catapult launcher piece. Okay, so there's this element. So this is basically, you can put a minifigure right there and then launch them. It's what you had to do before the super jumpers. You know, those little clear pieces that nobody likes. Alright, so now we're on to the layer. So we'll start with this big plate that was more or less loose in the box. I mean, not more or less, it was loose in the box. It was not contained inside any bag. A lot of little studs and plates and tiles that we're just kind of laying out right now, setting the foundation, so to speak, for the rest of the structure. All right. Alright, so there we go. That is the foundation. I did slightly mess that one up. Just had it over one too many studs. So we have the foundation built. That's cool. So we're starting to add additional plates to everything. We have a little sewer rat. Jumper tile. Jumper tile. Regular tile. This thing, and that thing. Nailed it. Nailed it first try. Alright, so we have glow-in-the-dark studs. They look white, but when you turn the lights off, it gets a little spooky. You know what I mean? A lot of these 1x6 brown plates used so far. They're cool. There's nothing wrong with them. And we have some more. the dark studs. All right, there we go. We've completed bag number 1. Have some extra pieces. That's all. So now we're on to bag number 2. Bam, there it is. Upside down 2. Right side up 2. Got 2 little bags in the big bag. This is where all the parts are. This is where the good stuff is. The little parts are the good part. All right. So we have turtle number 2. It's Michelangelo. Michelangelo is the one with the orange bandana. And he has the little nunchucks, little ninja chucks. So I can do that. Hit you with them. And we have a villain. We have a foot soldier. It's very fitting that he is a foot soldier. And if you look at his head, he has a little feet print or footprint right between the eyes. Whoops, too far. Can you see that? It's very, very small, but it's right there. There's a footprint there. He's a foot soldier. Is that why they call them foot soldiers?
Yeah.
And he's got this very rigid, spiky ball on a chain. It's not so much chain action going on. All right. Alright. This goes in there. It's kind of interesting. So it's not snapping onto anything. This edge of the plate is just sliding in this portion of this panel. It has a slot in there. And then we're going to enclose it on the other side with another little panel, so you can see it sticking in there. So it kind of goes up and down, which is kind of interesting. So we have another one that's very similar. slides in that panel. Put another panel there. And we have one more. All right. Okay. We're starting to stack some plates to hold everything together now. Now that we've got something going on down here. Ah, got a runaway stud. Four more glow-in-the-dark studs. I wonder if anyone actually plays with this in the dark. I mean, why are they glowing in the dark? Can someone tell me that? All right. Yeah, like that. Or like that. So we've got all kinds of ninja swords in this set. It seems like there's actually too many of them. But we're building these little ninja sword weapon accessory holder pieces. Next up, we're building 4 of these. 4 exact replicas of that. There's 2. There's 3. Last one is the best one. There's 4. These each attach to the ends of this brown plate. To kind of form this arched opening. Now we have 4 of these elements. I'm having a hard time holding on to things tonight. Alright, we have 2 of these elements. Okay, got those. We have a gear just in there. It's just in there. That's all. This is the little play element that those pieces that we built that were stuck in the panels. So we slide this in there. pouches there, and we have a couple plates. Go all the way across the back. Alright, so that completes bag number 2. So you can see the stairs right here. When I pull that element out, these slide down and expose the disc launcher. Push it back in, hides it. It's not perfect, but it's okay. Alright, now we're on to the third and final bag. Here it is right here. A lot of big elements, one bag of small elements. And that brings us to instruction book number 2. Have a lot of panels that I'm just throwing to the side. We have a purple cape that's in that little box. So we'll attach the cape, attach the head. In case you didn't know, this is, of course, a shredder. Oops. Before we put his head on, we have to put the little shoulder spike piece on. Then the head. And then his headgear. And he holds on to the little shredder spike pieces. So there we go. That's our 5th and final minifigure for this set. So we're going to start with these little Technic elements. We have 2 of them. If we turn this around, they slide into those pinholes. Turn this back around. Got some jumper plate action going on. basically building everything up to Shredder's throne. So we are almost there. Two of these same elements, building them both at the same time. Attach back there. Turn this around. Technic pin. Technic pin. And then this Technic beam will connect those two together and actually hold everything together really well. So that's cool. I like that technique. It's one of my favorites. Then a couple more pins just for extra reinforcement. Alright, now it's time for these little window panels. Quite a few of these trans 1x1 bricks, creating some sort of crystal or window or something on the top. Okay, now we have the final two stickers to use. They both go on these extra large panels with the little bar on it. That's one. Here is number two. They're not straight, but it's close enough. Now we're going to build, looks like the throne. shredder. Little jail door down there. And lastly, it's not attaching very well. There we go. And of course I touched it and it fell off. Has some spikes scattered around the bottom. This should be it. The little lanterns. All right. Looks like we've got it completed. So there is the layer. Scoot this back a bit so we can see a little bit of everything. With shredder, it can presumably sit in there. This cape kind of gets in the way. We'll try to make it work. There we go. Got some foot soldier action going on. Got your flying rescue pod there, and you have Ninja that can jump into the layer like this. Alright, so there you go. That is it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, all those great things, and we will see you next time.